Welcome to Quick Rip. Big B here with ya. Hope you're doing well out there, fight fans. Why do you like fighting? It's a question that I was asked the other day by my daughter. Actually, asked me as she saw me scrolling through Twitter, and basically all my social media is UFC, BKFC, MMA. It's just a steady fucking timeline of fight shit. So she asked me, Daddy, why do you like fighting so much? And honestly, it was a question that I couldn't answer. Now, it's more complicated than it should be. And there's no way I could explain it to a 5-year-old, right? Um, in the end, I just told her it was something that I liked, no different than the shows that she watches, whether it be Paw Patrol, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just she understood. But what it did do is it got me thinking. It got me thinking actually really hard. Like, why do I like fighting so much? Um, Now, obviously, violence, that's the number one answer, right? The obvious answer. And that's what got me started watching UFC decades ago now. Um, these days, though, it's much, much more than that. I mean, I can open up social media or virtually any fucking website and see an endless stream of violence. I don't have to sit in front of a screen for 4 or 5 hours every fucking Saturday or Friday night uh, to get my fill of violence. There's just more to it than the violence. So, what else is there other than the violence? Well, let's see. One thing that I've always loved about fighting is it emulates life. It's actually fucking insane how much it emulates life in many, many different ways. You get knocked down, get back up. There's nothing greater than seeing one of your favorite fighters go down one fight only to come back the next fight and get back on top. It's such a cliche saying, but fall down, get back up. Key. That's key in fighting. Um, Not to mention you see life play out with these fighters in terms of the number of runs of good and bad luck with nearly every competitor. There's the rare one where you see nothing but good luck. But for the most part, you look at anybody's record that's been fighting for a longer period of time, and you can see the greens and the reds, ups and downs, ebbs and flows. Man, it emulates life. What else is there? Blue collar. It's that blue collar fucking mentality. Get up and grind. Go earn your fucking money. Um, you know, and for the most part, it's blue collar working men, and that absolutely fucking clicks with me. Then, of course, there's amazing stories. The stories of the fighters, the journeys that they've taken to get where they are now, um, have become more and more important to me as time goes by. I mean, the amount of fighters that came from nothing only to be on top of the world. I mean, the biggest example, Conor McGregor, right? Living on fucking food stamps, and now look at him, traveling the fucking world in Lamborghini yachts and doing whatever the fuck he wants because he's got so much cash. A story like that, a story like Leon Edwards, Masvidal, Burns, fucking Jared Gordon, um, so many of them. There's so many fucking good stories, and I spend probably just as much time, if not more time, throughout the week watching fight-related videos that aren't actually watching fighting, right? Um, whether it be interviews, whether it be top tens, I just constantly fucking consume fight media. It's absolutely nuts. It's pretty much the only thing I consume with the exception of course, a couple of TV shows and a little bit of hockey here and there. Now, to be perfectly honest, there is a small part of why I like fighting and why I sit in front of a fucking screen for so many fucking hours consuming, whether it be fights or fight media. There is a small addiction there. I can't lie. Now, obviously, it's not on the scale of alcohol or narcotics or gambling or anything like that. I'm not going to go into convulsions if I don't watch the fucking UFC on a weekend. But there have been weekends where I'm not even interested in any of the fights going on the fucking card. If you get a fight card at the Apex or, a shitty card, basically, I'm still sitting here fucking watching. Sometimes I ask myself why. I have nothing invested in any of these fighters. So that's where the addiction kind of comes in. It's that addiction of I want to watch it live. I don't want to miss it. I got to see it now. I don't know why that is, but that seems to be part of the MMA community. The other thing I wanted to touch on about why I like fighting, let's be fucking real here. It's a soap opera for males. The UFC is a soap opera for men and some women. Don't get me wrong. Constant drama happening. You've got new characters being introduced on a regular basis, with old characters being ousted, retired, whatever's happening with the fighters that are leaving the UFC. And how many times I've sat back and watched two grown-ass men bicker about who's going to whip who damn near every fucking weekend. And I love it. I love it all. I love the fighting. I love the stories. I love the drama. I love the realness of it all. Every last fucking thing I love about MMA. And you know what? There's no doubt. I'm an older gentleman now. I'm past the UFC's target audience, and I'm still watching. I don't know if there'll ever come a day where I don't watch MMA. I don't foresee it, not in any time in the near future. So why do I like fighting? Because it emulates life. In the end, that's what I've come up with. So now I'm going to pass it on to you. Why do you like fighting? Let me know down in the comments. While you're there, give me a thumbs up. Be sure you're subscribed. It sure means a lot to me. I don't make any money off the channel. No sponsors, no nothing. All I'm looking for is if you're going to watch my content, please subscribe. And one click and it's done. Don't have to do nothing after that. Thanks for joining me here today on Quick Rip. Till next time, everybody, take care and peace.